You may remember when I compared the effects of different cooking methods on different phytonutrients in bell peppers, mushrooms, and a few other veggies. Well, food scientists have outdone themselves in this study. They looked at 6 different cooking methods on 20 different vegetables, comparing 3 distinct measures of antioxidant activity. That's more than 300 separate experiments to figure out the best way to cook our vegetables. First, though, let's figure out the worst in terms of loss of antioxidant content. Consider boiling, microwaving, pressure cooking in water, griddling, like cooking in a frying pan without oil, frying in a frying pan, and baking at about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. What's your guess for the worst? The worst is boiling when it comes to losing antioxidants. The second worst, boiling under pressure. When we use wet cooking methods, some of the nutrition is lost in the cooking water. When it comes to preparing vegetables with their antioxidants in mind, water is not a cook's best friend, but how bad is bad? It may be less than you think. Averaging over those 20 vegetables, boiling only removes about 14% of the antioxidants. So if you really like boiled broccoli, fine, just eat 1 more floret. 7 florets of boiled broccoli has all the antioxidant power of 6 florets of raw broccoli. So the best way to eat your veggies is really whichever way will get you to eat the most of them, with the exception of frying, which not only adds empty calories, but also toxic byproducts that are produced when oils are heated to frying temperatures. What's the gentlest cooking method, the one that preserves the most antioxidants? Microwaving, which preserves more than 97% of the antioxidant. One vegetable has antioxidants that can really get clobbered no matter how you cook it, losing up to 75% of its antioxidant capacity. What's the one vegetable that's really best eaten raw? Was it artichoke hearts, asparagus, beets, broad beans, also known as fava beans, broccoli? I hope we don't have to eat raw Brussels sprouts. Cauliflower, carrots, celery, eggplant, garlic, green beans, leeks, corn on the cob, onions, peas, bell peppers, spinach, Swiss chard, or zucchini. The most vulnerable vegetable is the bell pepper. So I try to eat those raw or add them right at the end of whatever I'm cooking, like pasta sauce, so it really just kind of gets warmed up without really being cooked. On the other hand, 3 vegetables are hardly affected by cooking at all. You can even boil them and still retain nearly all their antioxidants. Can you guess at least one of the 3? They're artichokes, beets, and onions. Boil away. Asparagus gets an honorable mention here. It's pretty much unaffected by any cooking method except frying, so you can boil asparagus too. Final question, and perhaps the most interesting, there are 2 vegetables that, no matter what you do to them, tend to increase in antioxidant value. They may become even healthier upon cooking. Which 2 are they? First, the runner-up, green beans. With the exception of boiling and pressure cooking, they actually increase in antioxidant power when cooked, so microwave green beans have more antioxidants than raw. And tied for first, which 2 vegetables nearly always increase in value no matter how you cook them? Carrots and celery. So when we make a nice vegetable soup, we can actually boost their nutrition. One vegetable that wasn't covered was one of my favorites, kale. As I discussed in my video, How to Cook Greens, kale can be cooked by blanching or steaming to boost antioxidants, and even be boiled and not lose antioxidant nutrition.